If you've ever seen my Velcro shoe collection, you'll know that I'm not very advanced with loops, which is why I have the loop masters right here. Dovydas, Andreas Collin, professional looping people, to give us their professional looping opinions on some of Sweetwater's best-selling looper pedals. What do you guys think?
It's exciting. I'm excited to be here, and
it's an honor to be here with you guys.
Mm-hmm. I feel your honor being this close to it. So again, this is sponsored by Sweetwater. They sent me these. Now these are some of their best stuff. We're gonna start off with probably the best-selling looper, maybe of all time already.
Wow!
The Ditto, the TC Electronic Ditto.
I like that brand.
Do you guys have any experience with this yourselves?
I've never tried that. I've seen a lot of musicians with it, but I've never tried it.
The word on the street is that this is the most inexpensive looping pedal that gives you an idea of how it sounds. Okay? Now the point of this video isn't just to go over the features of all these different things. You might do kind of like different, videos on specific loopers. Also, we're going to give some of these away. Giveaway details in the description. I know.
Wow.
Did you guys know that?
Eligible?
You're eligible.
Am I?
You're both eligible.
Oh my god.
I know. Enter the contest.
Oh my god.
But I want to go over how these sound along with the features, because I've found personally that there's a drastic difference between the actual sound of loopers depending on which one you get.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So basically this is just like bare bones. One button and like a volume knob. So we're going to have Andreas play something. What do you want to play? Do you want to play something beautiful? Something honorable? Do you want to maybe channel...
Do you want it happy or sad?
Try
I can do both.
Try to channel the honor that you feel in your soul being on my channel, and channel that into music form.
I just don't want to do metal right now.
Okay, well, I mean, whatever's honorable to you. I'm not really... Also, by the way, you usually would step on this, right? But my hand is going to be playing the role of Andreas's foot. So my hand is also... Well, nah. So the honor is also mine.
All right. So
Basically, you hit it to start.
How will you know when I want the loop to start?
I think I'll just know.
Okay.
All right. So maybe go around once, and then I'll see what I can do here. How was that?
Sounds good.
Sound-wise, I think it's fine,
It's surprisingly simple, and actually when the loop repeats, the green light stays on, but when the loop repeats, it kind of just drops out to notify you that that's where the loop loops itself.
So, not a lot of features for this one. You have to double tap.
Yeah.
Double tapping, not our favorite thing when it comes to single pedal loopers, right?
The reason I didn't want to get a one button looper.
I think at the end we're going to talk a little bit just about our favorite loopers in general and why you might want to get something aside from just one of these here. But basically, it sounds fine.
Yeah.
There are no features. You can overdub, whatever. Gets the job done. Ditto looper, okay?
Yeah.
Now we're going to move up to the Boss RC3.
Actually, Boss RC3 was my first looper ever.
This is your first looper ever in history?
Yeah, ever. Actually, that's the first pedal I've ever bought.
This is really?
Yeah, Boss RC3, the first looper and the first pedal.
Okay, now, when I think of the RC3 as compared to maybe like some of the RC series, what's great is you can have those two inputs and two outputs. So this is great for performance because you can like loop one thing through one channel, one thing through another channel.
Yeah.
I suppose, right? You can also save different things in the memory here, and then kind of like recall them at later dates, which is more of a performance geared type thing. And it also is Dovydas' first pedal he ever bought.
But you said it has two channels?
Yeah. So there's input A, and then it goes straight through across to output A, and then input B and output B.
Oh, like a stereo kind of thing.
Yeah, so you can like have a bass guitar hooked up to input B or something, or a drum machine or something. You can switch back and forth between something live. Mm-hmm. So definitely more of a performance-based feature in this one. So let's hear how it sounds. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 4. a stacked knob here, which you can turn down. This is the loop. And then,
Still recording, right?
yeah.
Still.
The madness is happening.
Yeah.
Alright, so to stop it, we can press it twice. Like that.
So you have to press just once to
Just once
stop
to,
the
Overdub.
overdubbing.
yeah.
So it automatically overdubs.
And I think that's actually a feature you can kind of turn on and off.
Yeah.
For sure.
You can like reconfigure it.
Some people like that. I personally don't like the instant overdubs. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I used to hate it, honestly.
Yeah?
I used to hate it because I was using the JamMan stereo for a long time, which it didn't overdub automatically. Then
Right.
I got the Boss RC30, which overdubs automatically, and it throws me off because I thought I step on it and I'm done looping, right?
Right.
And now I'm jamming, and suddenly I hear my jamming
I feel
So-
like intuitively
into
it
yeah.
should not overdub.
Correct. But then once you get used to it, then you have to tap once again. You have to remember to tap once again to stop the overdubbing. But if you're actually trying to loop something fast, then it works well. You
Yeah.
know.
So
When you
different
try
pedals
to-
are going to have different,
Exactly.
ways that they kind of. So as a former owner of an RC3, what are your impressions on this one?
Well, it brings back memories, and even though the instant overdubbing function can be seen as a hindering handicap, I've made it work to my advantage. I remember at the time, because instead of playing the full chord, I would play like the higher 3 notes off the chord of the loop, and then I would remember that it's gonna overdub, so I would play the low strings and maybe in a different rhythm pattern. So it's just one chord, and all the strings are utilized, but different strings do different rhythms, so I kind of utilized it that way, because I didn't go into the settings, and I never figured out how to not to use instant overdub. So I kind of figured out how to work
you
it
get
to my
used
advantage,
You get it.
Interesting. This also has an output for a different pedal to kind of do different things.
Yeah,
Like to single stop it instead of
Yeah.
double stopping, stuff like that too. So it's like an extension, it's expression.
But the funny thing for me is like if you're gonna put another pedal connected to this pedal, then just buy a looper that is bigger. You know?
That's what I would say too.
But if you're just gonna use it like this on a small pedal board, then it's perfect.
Which RC20 would be the step up from this, which is the one that you have, I think.
The 30, yeah.
Right, or the 30, RC30.
Yeah.
Moving on, this is going to be the counterpart,
Competition, yeah.
I suppose.
JamMan.
The JamMan.
I've never tried the JamMan.
Ho ho.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow! Oh, did I forget to tell you this is a drum machine?
Oh wow!
Wow, I
Bring
didn't
it down.
realize. Wow. I didn't realize I had a drum machine.
Yeah, the cool thing about it is it's just a knob too. Now,
Okay.
some of the interfaces on a lot of these pedals bother me a lot of the time. Like having to go menu diving into a small compact pedal is a deterrent to me.
Yeah, especially if you're in a gig.
Yeah. So if a drum machine is something you're interested in, this one has a rhythm level. The drums are on, the drums are off.
Yeah, because
Okay.
this one also has a on and off. I see it.
Yep.
But I don't see any.
The volume, you
I
have to
don't
go
see
you have to
any-
go menu diving to kind of like find things,
Yeah.
right? Now, something I noticed is this pedal sounds better. The fidelity of it, I think, sounds a little bit better with the JamMan.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
And I think that's something that you have been an owner of JamMan pedals
Yeah.
and Boss pedals. And fidelity there is, because when
Fidelity is better.
you think about what these pedals do, is they're recording a signal and just playing it back, right? And then once you get into recording anything, you come into like analog to digital and digital to analog conversion. And I personally feel like the DigiTech stuff has the best AD conversion, on par with, well, my favorite looper pedal is the Pigtronics Infinity, which I think has the best AD conversion. Now, I know the newer Boss stuff is kind of catching up. I still kind of like the sound of the DigiTech.
I also
best.
prefer the sound of the JamMan But I like the durability
Yes.
of Boss, and I like the responsiveness.
And the JamMen, I suppose, have been known to need repairs every now and then.
Yeah.
Whereas the Boss stuff lasts
You can have it for years.
forever.
Yeah.
Like I've had decades old Boss pedals. And
Yeah.
they're fine. You
Yeah.
know. So that's just kind of like an interesting concept about as far as like there's a
build
lot
quality.
more features of here, but these are kind of comparable for sure. The
Yeah.
RC3 and the JamMan Solo.
Well-
RC3 is more durable.
You can see who's copying who.
Yeah, you definitely can. Do the math. Go back and find out the release dates. But great sounding pedal. So
Yeah.
good on DigiTech for really nailing that conversion. Next up, we have the Electro-Harmonix.
There are 4 knobs.
There are. You know
All
why?
of these had only 1 or 2 knobs. This one has 4.
We're moving up.
What are those?
And it has a picture.
I know.
I mean, this one don't
It's,
have a
it's
picture.
artwork. You know, it's. Do you know which canyon that is?
Yeah,
I'm not totally sure.
that's
So-
the canyon in Kenya.
Is it Canyon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Already done it. Oh wait, you're already looping?
Is he? It's actually a
Wait.
looper pedal / delay pedal.
That's just delay?
Wow.
Yep. The big reveal,
That
gentlemen.
was cool. Can I try that?
Do
Oh
it.
my gosh. Wait.
All right, let's have on.
Do you have the feedback all the way up? That's
It
what
was, yeah, it was all the
Okay.
way up. By the way, these guys had no idea what we were gonna do today. I'm just like throwing.
I approve.
Beautiful. Now there's a lot of different like selections that you can make here as far as like the amount of delay. The feedback, when the feedback is up, is just gonna go infinitely
Wow.
over and over and over again until you turn the feedback down. All right. Now there's a lot of different things you can do. There's even like a
That was cool.
tape reverb or
What's that?
every repeat.
analog?
Every repeat decays
Watch this out.
in fidelity,
Ooh.
like a tape saturation. See, everyone gets a little bit, yeah. Now, there's an infinite amount of ways that you can mess around with this. So, Andreas.
Interstellar. Tesseracts.
So this one is kind of like a multi-function thing because at its core, it can be just like a Ditto,
Yeah.
but it also has an effect that is built in for just like different kinds of things,
That I like.
right? So if you're gonna have something with this footprint, to me the footprint difference, and again that's just like the size, from a Ditto to something like that is kind of negligible. For me personally, it depends on your pedal board and stuff like that too. But I would rather have a multi-function pedal over than just a single press.
But I would like to see how well it performs when it comes to looping.
Oh. Okay, now we have it. It is in loop mode.
Loop mode.
Let's hear something by
One,
these amazing
two.
loopers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Has to stop. Play over it, please. Now I changed it to delay. All right, before we get you out of control with this battle,
the heck?
Tron Legacy.
You like?
there will be a separate video coming on the EHX
Oh
Canyon.
my gosh, that's a trip.
But yeah, in loop pedal, it seems to just be as good as the Ditto. You know, sounded fine to me.
I still haven't gotten over that. What,
Now we're going to Andreas' favorite pedal, the DigiTech Trio. A band in a box. It's a trio because it comes with a bass player and a drummer built in, okay? So what it is, you teach the band how to play something which is very interesting.
Yeah. Can I show them
Okay.
how you do it?
Yeah, so
Alright.
what you do...
Guys, we're gonna play this in A minor. Not this
No,
A
don't
minor.
yell at him. No, that's not...
A minor.
Now this A minor, this A minor.
It's not that kind of pedal. So basically what you do
Okay.
is you teach it the chords. So what's the chord progression going to be?
So let's say
One, two, three, four.
I think I have it on shuffle. No, I guess it just thought it was gonna be shuffle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he taught the band to play
It's like a
G
real
minor,
band.
C minor. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they mess up.
They mess up all the time.
Maybe it's real people. You know how you drive up to your gate and there are real people answering?
Right,
so
yeah.
it's like, maybe it's online, you know?
yeah, you're right. Maybe it's what if I feel more jazzy or something?
Then we put it on jazz mode.
You have jazz mode?
It's already on jazz mode.
Well, no, I meant what if you feel more like a rock or
If
something?
you feel like rock, you
Yeah.
just turn the band to rock.
What? What if I want distortion?
Oh, then you press this little guitar effects. Oh my gosh, Andre!
Oh!
F this! Yeah, you
Go back to jazz.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, it's more,
So-
it's more your style.
So basically, is you teach the song to the pedal,
Right.
which just kind of tracks the root notes of what you're doing, and then it adds like a drum and a bass thing. Dovydas, is there a song that you want to try to play the pedal?
You know what I want to try?
What do you want to try? 1, 2, 3, teach the pedal. Alright, that's the jazz version of that. Maybe Latin?
That's catchy, right?
Bum, bum,
Hey,
bum, bum.
that's so cool. Would you dance with me, bro?
Nope. Metal. Oh, the smell. Blues.
Wow.
All right. And there it
What the-
is. So this is a very interesting pedal.
Oh yeah.
Because aside from just being a looper, is you can teach a backing band to kind of play along.
And
with
it's
you.
like a real band because they change it up.
They do. You never know exactly what
You
you're
never
gonna
know.
get.
You're right. Oh, you know what? That brings you to point number 7.
Yes.
You actually have the ability to make it less complicated. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
There's a button here that says simple bass. So if you don't want something crazy, if the bass player is trying to show off, you just
Make
press
it
that
simple.
button.
Uh-huh.
It's a simple bass.
This
there-
is basically just like feeding alcohol to your bass player. Simple bass.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
And also I noticed that there's styles. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You can change the feel of the song with it.
Is there a
I like this
Cardi
pedal.
B style?
We're gonna do a standalone video of
I
this
love
pedal
this
because
pedal.
this pedal is actually like a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
It's a lot of fun. But
Can I
just
keep
as
it?
as a looper, I don't know. Maybe you can enter the giveaway, Andreas,
Enter
and
the
we'll see what happens.
Can I corrupt the giveaway?
Corrupt.
You're gonna corrupt the giveaway? No, absolutely not. But anyway, so there's a million loopers out there.
Yeah.
This is just a quick demo and overview of some of
Yeah.
the best sellers, the top sellers.
Yeah.
I personally love the Pigtronics Infinity. That's the
I
one
need
that I
to
kind
try
of go
that
to.
sometime.
You try. What's your
I'm
favorite?
ready
looper?
to
as
try something new.
as professional loopers for you guys. What do you guys like to use most, and what do you look most for in a pedal?
Boss RC 505. the number of tracks, individual tracks, the ability for the tracks to have individual length, global tempo, and global effects such as compression, maybe reverb and delay to polish up the mix, and just the ease of usage. And for some reason, Boss RC505 just meets all the criteria, and it's top of the line for me.
And if you haven't seen his videos, I'm going to link you below too, because you do it with your hands. It's a hand looper for the most part with a foot switch that you can use.
Yes.
And it's kind of a recent change because you're always on the feet.
I used to use it on the floor, but I kind of destroyed it with my feet because it was never meant to be used on the floor.
You're a stomper.
But Boss were kind enough, and they actually repaired it, and now it's brand repaired. It doesn't smell like my feet anymore. And now I use
now
it.
his feet smell like heaven.
Now, yeah, exactly. And now I use it with my hands with an external controller for the floor.
Cool.
So for me, I used to use JamMan by DigiTech, the stereo. Then I went to the Boss RC30, and that's where I am right now. He used to use that one, so he knows the limitations. The same limitations I have right now is the ones he already had before. So he obviously learned his lesson and went the next step. So very soon I'm gonna be trying that. I'm gonna be buying your looper, or maybe they'll send me one, because you never know with this YouTube life.
You never know,
You
right?
just never know.
The reason I like the Infinity Pictronics one is because you can have
Yeah.
different phrases set up. So you can have one chord progression for the verse and one chord progression for the chorus, and you can very easily bank back and forth between those, which some of the pedals that we showcase here can do, but usually you have to menu dive to find
Yes,
different patches
exactly.
in there, which is a little more difficult. That's why the single button ones are more of kind of like, basic features for live performance. I personally think a double foot switch one is the one to get for live performance type stuff.
Your Infinity, the setup of it, the looks of it reminds me of the Boomerang.
Yeah, the Boomerang, that's kind of like a pedal of legend,
Yeah.
actually.
I know people that use it very
Yeah, very, very well. Learning curve on that is steep, for sure.
but I think they stopped making
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So, that's another thing that you can do. Again, Pictronics, RC505. I think I might get out 505 one of these days.
Yeah, let's-
RC30.
You have two, right? So
Do it.
Yeah, I have two.
we should get together and try it out.
Stay tuned.
We could make a video.
We're going to
Yeah.
be your loop buddies. Any loop questions you guys have for us, let us know, and
Yeah.
we'll do them across all our channels, Always great content to be had here.
Exactly.
And thank you to the great people of Sweetwater, because they
Sweetwater.
help you out. They answer questions for you.
And they sent
Which
you
is like-
candy.
Candy.
Oh, the candy.
Candy.
Sweetwater candy.
Candy. You know what? I have never eaten that candy.
Really?
Every time I get it, I put it in a little. I have a huge jar
You
of
have a
candy
giant
now,
jar of candy?
of Sweetwater
Uh-huh.
candy.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't expire, because I'm gonna eat it one day before I die.
I don't think candy expires.
Perfect. Perfect. Even better.
Yeah. So anyways, check out their channels. Links below. Enter to win one of these pedals.
In the description.
We'll
Thanks
talk-
for having me on your channel.
Thanks. I feel the honor. The honor was great today.
It's a great honor. It's an honorable day.
Peace.
Peace.